I'm all geared up. I feel ridiculous.
Oh, I'm struggling.
You got this, buddy. It's just so easy to whine and complain.
Yeah, so what's your first impression?
It's gonna be hard.
Thanks for tuning in. We found Woodland Park. Oh, we found the start of our race.
Looks pretty not exciting. I don't know, it's just like a middle school.
Yeah, it just starts at the middle school, but does it make you feel better that we now know where the start is? What it actually looks like?
Yeah, and Woodland Park seems like a great town. So that's
Yeah.
fun since we're gonna have to live around it for a while.
Yeah. All right, so envision. I mean, I don't know if we're exactly starting in this parking lot, but this is where we have to pick up all of our stuff. It's getting more real. Now we're driving to the next, well, it's not the first aid station, it's just the first aid station that we can have crew at, just to get a general idea of what we're working with here. So we will show you what that might look like if we find it. We made it to the first aid station location for Rainbow Gulch. So
A lot of people here.
must be a popular trail system. That's good.
Yeah. Looks like they're either hunting or fishing. This is the free map we just got.
If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the map.
We're trying to figure out where this homestake aid station is, and we just went in to like a state park area, and you have to pay $10 to just go on the road for day use. That's gonna suck if that's the case. If people, I mean, obviously we pay our crew to drive in there, but like, that's weird.
I'm saying it's probably open, paid for by the race for the days that the race is on. But Jen's trying to look at this primitive paper map. I don't even know if she knows how to read it.
Yes, I do. Give me some credit. we're like right here right now, pretty sure. And then I've been trying to just follow the trail. I mean, that's our
Approximately 10 hours later.
So on the website for this next aid station, which the name has slipped my mind now, it takes you through this private property, and the signs say no stopping, no standing, no parking, and it's very private. So
Not welcoming messaging, which is fine because they probably had a bunch of people that have done a bunch of dumb stuff on the road that they own and have to maintain.
So hopefully we won't get in trouble for just trying to find this aid station. But it's just down this road, and we just want to see what it's like. So wish us luck that we make it out alive. I'm assuming this must be where the aid station is going to be. Unless it's down this road more. Okay, I think it's stand corrected. I think this is where the aid station is, which would make sense. There's a trail right there, and it's on the right side of the road.
Yep, that makes sense.
This section of the road is a little rougher, so I'm glad we drove it to see that.
Yeah, it's like one lane, so if anyone's coming, you gotta stop and get out of the way.
Yeah, we found at least 2 of the 3 aid stations, and possibly maybe where the middle one is. Oh wow, is this a way to turn around?
I think so.
Oh, no, I don't like this. Oh, Bryce.
It'll be alright. That tree will not be alright.
Can we just back up?
I have no idea what he is doing.
Just probably gonna break. It's gonna
This is
land on top of the van, but gotta get under this.
oh my god. I hate this part of our lifestyle so much. I think we made it through.
Hey, it worked. My idea. I'm brilliant.
Oh my god. I love that he loves this part of this because this is not fun for me. This is stressful.
I love the off-roading. It's definitely my favorite part.
All right, catch you.
I'm pretty proud, right? That worked. That was the simplest, easiest solution.
And you didn't have to ruin a tree.
No, I just broke a dead tree and used it to boost the other one.
Nature, ain't it pretty neat? Oh man. All right, well, we'll catch you in a little bit. When is a little bit? I don't know. It could be days, could be hours. We'll see it.
Found a spot.
I'm all geared up. I feel ridiculous.
There you go, jingle jangle. Bryce can scare no one.
I mean, between the bear bell and the nose thing, this is so ridiculous. Everyone knows I'm coming. Nice, good hustle. I think you should be in a Gap commercial with those high waders.
Is that what they do in Gap commercial?
I don't know, I haven't seen a TV commercial that's not on YouTube in years. Watch out, high water, she's ready for crossings.
That was after we prepared. This is so hard.
Yeah, this is the race course.
We're not even a mile in.
We are in for a challenging race. I think there's going to be a lot of uphill walking. Okay, I'll leave you alone.
It's not only his bell that's loud, my heart is definitely in my chest.
Yeah, that'll keep all the wildlife away.
Maybe in my throat, in my stomach, soon gonna be on the ground.
Yeah, maybe you smell of vomit.
Well, I already reek, so might as well add to it. Here we go. What's that I hear in the distance? Oh, it's a Bryce. Making his way.
Finding lots of elevation.
Woo! Look at him go. Also, look at those rocks. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think we're reaching the halfway point of this loop, which hopefully is the top of the hill. Oh, okay. Keep pushing. Jen's doing good up there.
Oh, we did it. Look at those beautiful views and the power line. Dang. All right, here we go. Descending 614 feet and 1.7 miles. Ooh, we got this. Little sliver of Pikes Peak. This way is deceiving. It says 614 feet descent. I did not actually check if there was climbing, and there is. This is our life now. Just a climbing hell. I guess I gotta learn to love it and not hate it. There's the start and finish. Hoo-wee.
Oh, that's the finish line too, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. There's no wind right now. There's no whining. It's just oddly silent.
I gotta stop whining. It's just so easy to whine and complain. I feel like it gets those, I want to say endorphins, but I'm pretty sure that's not what it is.
It's probably the opposite of that. I think it's just really hard for us to convey growing up at sea level our whole lives and then coming here, and we're surprised almost daily by the elevation. And anyone that grew up with elevation, I don't think, you're probably like, get over it.
Yeah.
And I agree. I would like to get over it.
We should get over it.
But it is hard. You guys are monsters.
Honestly, I love hills and mountains just because we don't have them, but they are a beast. They're like a whole nother epitome to difficulty.
You're not making a lot of sense.
No. Why? Why
Needs
is that not?
You need some oxygen.
What's epitome mean?
It's like, you know what a pit is? It's like if you swallow a pit, it's a pit in you.
No, it isn't. Oh my God. Oh, my life. I really thought you were going somewhere.
I was.
Somewhere with...
Like you've ate a date, right?
I went on a date.
No, the date's like a big raisin.
Okay, we gotta go.
She doesn't wipe out here trying to look cool for the camera. We're not very good at up or downhill. Just kind of waste our hard-earned uphill. Wow.
Truck pulls are gonna be needed there.
Yeah. Are you in Lovell with this loop?
I love all loops. Good one. You're on a roll today.
Thanks.
King usually laughs at his jokes. They're just really silent laughs.
She was trying to hit the start button on the phone and I just kept moving the phone further away.
What a mood you are in today.
I just can't help myself sometimes.
Holy crap.
All right, so that was 5.24 miles, a little bit longer than we expected, but I think it was a good idea to do that loop.
So you go up Lavelle Gulch,
Mm-hmm.
and then we decide at the top, then you take that power line trail down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that we got 5 miles of the trail crossed off, and now we know what that looks like.
Yeah, so what's your first impression?
It's gonna be hard.
Look at the sweat on the bed.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, it is gonna be hard. There's gonna be, I think, a lot of walking, at least in the initial first sections.
Yeah. So what I think is great, it's not a super technical trail. Like it's not really super rutty or super rocky.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some in some sections, but majority of what we ran today was pretty doable. It's just the elevation and the elevation gain. But I was telling Bryce, I was like, well, by the time we get to this point, we've probably ran about 3 miles, so we'd already kind of get warmed up. So hopefully it's gonna feel a little better than just starting cold.
Yeah, that was harsh. We just hadn't ran. I've been working all day. Jen was editing videos. We're cold, get outside the van and just start climbing.
Yeah. What I really like about this trail system is the trails are really wide.
Yeah,
So
they are. Yeah,
yeah.
so you can pass. You're not going to be in like the Congo line.
Yeah, so we could run next to each other if we wanted to, but he's so far ahead of me, it's not gonna happen.
I don't think so.
But I'm excited because I hope this weekend we can run at the reservoir where majority of the race is, just to kind of get a little bit more insight to what that's like.
Yeah, one, it's helpful to be scared of bears the whole time. So then you're running.
Your adrenaline's crazy.
I'm like trying to outrun Jen because I can ditch her. She gets A, I'm fine. Ken and I live happily ever after.
Yeah, as you see, he has the bear spray and the bear belt, and
I'm very protected.
And he's so far ahead of me. I'm in a very loving relationship.
It's just a little dinner bell.
Oh man, speaking of dinner, I am really hungry,
So am I.
we kind of have to find where we're gonna sleep tonight.
Yeah, we have to figure out where we're gonna camp because we don't have a home right now. Okay, well, hopefully it's not a Walmart parking lot, but we'll see you guys later.
Bye! I guess when I'm doing an excellent performance, I feel like I have to die. Oh boy. I don't think I deserve a high five.
I take it back.
Oh, okay.
Revoked.
Happy Wandering Wednesday.
Yeah, Jen had a tough run. She didn't drink enough water.
No, I realized I only drank one 32-ounce water bottle today, so that's not enough water, and I felt it, and it was miserable.
For once, I had an okay run.
Yeah, he looked really good. I was the one holding him back. So far, actually, on these last 2 runs, I've been holding you back. So he's gonna crush the Ultra.
I just hope I can finish.
Me too.
That's the plan.
Like I said, it's Wandering Wednesday. And the question is, for you, Amy, you've been waiting 12 weeks for this question to be answered. And
She was giving us sass about it too. You haven't answered my question, and it was a good one.
It is a really good one, and we were saving it.
Yeah,
So
we gotta savor that question.
now that it's getting closer to race time, we can answer it. And also, we just really wanted to torture Amy to keep her watching. you
Oh,
know?
of course. Yeah, I gotta drag it out. So we'll answer it next week. We'll see you guys. No. All right. So what's the question?
So her question is, what are we gonna change in our gear for this race in comparison to last race? I don't remember exactly the wording you did. It was such a long time ago.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Are we gonna change our gear? I have different running shoes, which I've talked about quite a bit, so I won't get into that. But going from Solomon's to Ultra, and I think that's it. Like, I'm not switching my vest. I'm not switching my socks. I'm not switching maybe different running shorts and different running shirt, but that's it.
We're still gonna bring our trek poles with, just because the amount of elevation, and you just
We need them.
yeah.
We need them. Power up those
You
hills.
just don't know when your legs are gonna give out. But in our bag anyways, I think actually I might pack less food with, just because we will have more crew stations.
Mhm.
And I was talking with Bryce on the run that for our crew stations, this is probably the biggest thing that's gonna be updated, is that I think we'll have his stuff separate than my stuff. And we'll have one person in charge, just so we can get in and out quicker.
Yep.
Because otherwise, the last time we just put it in one big bag and it was a jamble. And
Yeah, we're gonna try to optimize our crew station so that we don't end up losing potentially an hour and a half in our race hanging out at crew stations with friends. We're gonna save that hour and a half for after the race.
that's really about it. Yeah, nothing really too different, I think, other than like maybe winter clothes. Just because it might
Yeah.
be pretty cold. Like yesterday on the run, after I got done, my hands were so cold and my body was so numb, just because the air is just way crisper than it seems like.
Yeah.
So that's probably really the only change. So I hope the answer satisfied you, Amy.
Yeah, good question.
It was actually a really good question.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna think about it even more.
Yeah.
It'll probably change by the time we get to the race, so.
All right, see you guys for the run tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Bye. Happy Saturday.
All right, here we are. So we're aiming for 18 miles today. And it's what, maybe 50 degrees, a little bit breezy. And we're starting at like 9,000 feet elevation.
Yeah, and we did not run Thursday or Friday because we just were feeling pretty awful.
Yeah, we were feeling run down, so we just did dog walks.
Yeah, so here we are, ready to run on the race trail, and I hope that it treats us better than the other parts we ran so far.
Yeah, so we should be encountering what, like 9 new miles of race trail today?
So I think that's a good amount of trail to conquer, and then I think after this week, so we both get better sleep, we're gonna maybe head to a different location. So this is probably the most we're gonna see of the trail.
Yeah, we had a bunch of people come party at our campsite the last few days, so we're kind of over it. We're just gonna leave that wild area and find something more remote.
Yeah. So I hope this run goes well, and I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Let's get after it. Let's go.
Where are you going?
I don't actually know.
I love this one.
I've seen her wipe out on these before. She has to be careful.
I wipe out on everything. Wipe out!
Oh man, bringing it back.
Wipe out! Wipe out.
We just had another wipe out. Just can't stop wiping out today. Wipe out!
Wipe out! I think Bryce is part bear because he finds all the berries, the dingleberries.
I don't want to miss an opportunity to forage. This is free food and it's not goose. Look how many there are. This is great.
Oh man. Bon appetit. So let's see what forager Bryce got. Holy crap.
It's a haul this late in the season. My nose just keeps running.
And you keep running. All right, snack and water fill up. Running across the dam.
You don't get that view in Fargo.
No, couldn't have asked for a better day. It's perfect out.
It is.
$10-mile check-in. We're having waffles. This is my second waffle. How many have you had?
I've had 2, and then I've had one of those smaller builder bars.
Whew, but our stomachs are growling. I think we're gonna have to eat way more than we think on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this race is gonna be really rough. We're just gonna plan for what we can and just do the best that we can. And if that means a lot of walking to get us to the finish line, so be it.
Oh, I'm struggling.
You got this, buddy. You're not my friend, buddy. snack break.
We're gonna hate these things by the end of this training cycle. I've been having issues and my heart rate is jumping up to like 170. So I've had to walk a little bit more than I wanted.
Walking and moving forward is progress. As you can see, we're making a lot of progress right now. Oh man, we're just helping this rock stay stable.
Yeah, I just want to stretch out my back.
Yeah.
We've been cooped up for 2 days, like cabin fever from cold and rain. So I don't think that helps us, like where you just go from that to long run.
Yeah, that was probably a mistake. This channel is all about mistakes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're just average people trying stuff, so.
Yeah, with no concept of what we're doing. We learn as we go, I guess. But whew, we got like 6.5 miles left. And I hope they go well.
All right, there we go, long run.
How salty am I?
Wow, you gotta wipe your face off. That is so bad.
Oh, that is really bad. Good job.
I feel depleted in the way that I haven't felt since that Black Canyon trail run where we did like around the same mileage, like 16, I think.
We're done. And I felt miserable at that point.
Yeah, that is honestly how I feel today. I had like this like mid-back kind of tightness going on and it was like constricting my ability to breathe and it kept getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Like, oh man, eventually I had to walk way more than I wanted to and I am struggling right now to even be on camera.
Yeah.
That was a hard run.
It was definitely good that we did this so we can just have a better understanding of what this part of the race is gonna look like.
Yeah, I think this is probably not the hardest part of the race.
No, it's not.
Like it's actually a really nice trail to run on. It's I think just a combination of the elevation and all those pointless ups and downs. And, it's hard to get a flow going.
It is a beautiful area. It's
Oh my
a
God.
beautiful trail. So I'm so lucky that we did find this race because it's really stunning.
The scenic nature of it is insane.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll take away from some of our downfalls here.
Yeah.
This is definitely a big learning curve, but a learning curve I think we needed to have just to know what it's like running at a higher elevation and what it's like running in Colorado.
Yeah, but I have learned some new techniques I'm excited to share about running downhills. Yeah, so like, and I noticed it especially today because I was just like overtaking you on downhills and then you'd get me on the uphill. But like, I'm running kind of on the front of my foot and kind of trying to have a higher cadence and trying to not ever like let my knee lock up because I'm heavy. So it's just kind of like as soon as I step, I like lightly brake and I kind of do that and it feels really natural. And I used that technique the whole run and I was just flying down downhills and like once I would heel strike, then it would hurt.
Yeah.
Then it was really actually like pretty painful on my knees, but as long as I used that technique and my calves didn't give out, I was flying. It felt really natural. I'm just excited to like, I'm getting some new techniques in running and it's making me feel like a better runner, like a real runner.
Good. Well, I'm glad that you're able to use those techniques today.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I gotta put this down. My
Okay,
arm
we're
is
done.
like
We're totally
done.
smoked. We need to go get food that's not goos and shoes. So we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
It's like as big as her head.
I have salt on my face. Oh, and I'm pretty salty, just like my salted caramel. Probably doesn't taste as good though. Oh.
Why would I go over the log?
Hey, I thought that you were going over the logs.
So much harder.
I went over the logs. That's what a normal giant hand looks like. This is one with circulation problems. Partly dead, I guess.
This is how we get to do yoga and workouts. That's what happens, Jen. You're on his level. This is what happens.